repeat a lot of stuff throughout this video because I feel like as if I'm gonna repeat a lot of stuff throughout this video. I'll probably repeat it a couple times to the point where it gets annoying because you have to understand, like you have to just like, you know, beat it through yourself. Like I'm trying to beat it through you, you know what I'm saying? So you can get it, you understand it, and I hope that it helps.
Happy New Year! What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the Natural Fitness channel, where self-love is an everyday habit, honey, and healing is the goal. If you are new to this channel, my name is Kira. Welcome to the Natural Fitness family. I'm so happy that and excited for you guys to be here. Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Whoop, 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 whoop! So, first of all, before we get into the video, as excited as I am to get into resolutions and intentions, I have to first of all say, I have to give my condolences to everyone who has lost a family member, who has lost a family member to COVID, had to go through financial issues, financial crisis, lost their businesses. Like, I cannot imagine what you could be going through. And I'm quite sure this year is just a reminder of the anniversary of death or whatever happened last year. So I just want to take a moment of silence to just pay my respects to those people who have lost their lives, who have left family members behind, who have lost their businesses. Everyone who has suffered something in this last year, I just want to give you a moment of silence. So it's for you guys. And we are back. All right. So now that we have done that, it's so hard to think about that. It's so hard to be so happy for a new year, but then you know that people are like still struggling. It's hard. Hell, I'm still struggling. But that's okay. We are getting through it, and we made it through to the new year. If you have healed a little bit, you feel like as if you have overcome something, you have gained knowledge on how to love people or how to love your family more often, how to be closer to your family, how to be just enjoy and bask in your own presence, and you've learned more about yourself, I just want to commend you, honey, because it takes strength. It takes strength to recognize your toxicity. It takes strength to see yourself in a different light, to see other people in a different light, to be able to love them the way how you want to be loved or you want to be treated, or even just especially just loving people just because there's a lot of times where you love somebody, whatever, they don't reciprocate it back, but
You can't you know what I mean? Really, at the end of the day, that's up to them if they don't reciprocate it back.
But for me, I love to love. Let's say love all the time, huh? Just say love all the time. Let's just say love throughout the whole video. Why not? But loving unconditionally is something that is so powerful, and love itself is so powerful that when it's done with genuinity, it possesses this essence that's just so pure and so natural and so beautiful, and it fulfills even the slightest, like, it fulfills the most negative or the biggest cracks in somebody's day. It fills in those cracks, and it fills in those holes so that you can have like some sort of happiness. So love unconditionally. Telling you, it is so rewarding. It's such a rewarding feeling. But anyways, let's get into the video. Hey guys, so happy new year again. We are looking at intentions and New Year's resolution. So when it comes to New Year's resolution and it comes to intentions, I want us to make sure that we understand the difference between a New Year's resolution and an intention. When you set a New Year's resolution, you have to understand that that is the big picture of your year. That's the big picture. You don't really go into detail with your New Year's resolution, right? You just say, I want to pay more attention to my body, or I want to lose more weight this year, right? That's a huge one. Everybody wants to lose weight every in the first month of the year, and I'm all for it. I'm here for it, honey. The problem when it comes to a resolution, the problem with the resolution is that you make your resolution once, and that's at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year. However you did it, doesn't really matter, right? But you set this resolution, you set this tone for your year, but it's not a consistent thing. When you do something just one time, it's not muscle memory, right? It's not in you to just do this thing over and over and over again. And that's the difference between a New Year's resolution and an intention. When you set that resolution, that is your big picture of the year. I'm going to, for example, I'm going to lose weight this year. I'm not going to lose weight this year. I've lost enough weight last year. I have went down to 146, and I don't know if I'm really enjoying that yet. Your intention, you're going into detail with that big picture, and you are setting a mindset. So you go from setting a big picture to now setting a mindset. And when you set a mindset, you have to re-establish that mindset every single day. You want to know why? Because you're building a habit. When you set that resolution, that is the lifestyle that you want to portray for this next upcoming year, whether it be make more money or whatever the case is. You're going to have to transform yourself, become a different person in order to live that lifestyle that you want to live. Because if you stayed the same person that you were last year, how are you going to lose weight for the next year? If you're doing the same thing, sitting on the couch or on the phone or working at a desk all the time, and you're not eating fruits and vegetables or whatever the case is, or you're eating more protein than you're eating carbs. I mean, it goes into a lot of stuff, right? But understanding the difference between a resolution and the intention is what helps you make that resolution your lifestyle. Make that big picture become reality. All right, so you're manifesting something that is a complete change, and you have to welcome that change. Just like how you welcome this year, you can't just automatically say, oh, I want to go into this year, but I'm going to be the same person, but I'm going to do different things. No, honey, because once you do different things, you're establishing a different you. You're creating new habits. You're creating a new lifestyle for yourself. So an intention is done every day. It's a daily habit. So a lot of people, what they do when they wake up, they set their intentions for the day. So say I want to pay more attention to my work. I want to get better at social media. In the morning when I write in my journal, I want to talk about what are some things in my social media that I feel like as if I need help on. Like, am I showing my authenticity? Am I basically, interacting with my crowd? Am I posting as much as I need to in order to get more views or whatever the case is? You have to, it's like a whole plan, right? So there's this quote that I said in my last video. It's called "Where Focus Goes, Energy Flows." It's by Tony Robbins, and I feel like as if this quote is a mood, honey. It's a lifestyle. It really is a lifestyle, because where your focus goes, your energy flows. So when you set that big picture, then you set that intention for the night before your day, the day of your day, and between your day, for the next 5 minutes, for the next 10 minutes, hour, week, 2 weeks, or whatever it is. You're establishing a mindset. And I talked a little bit about this in my last video, in the ego video, and I'll have that in a link down in the description box, because I feel like as if everybody needs a good ego check, honey. Sometimes it gets hard, okay? And I was talking about the RAS. The RAS is the ventricular activation system. What the RAS basically is you basically...
Let me backtrack. Let me backtrack. Let me backtrack. Let me backtrack. Let me back. Okay. Let me backtrack. Okay.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna break it down one more time. So for the beginning of the year, we set our intention. I mean, we set our New Year's resolution. New Year's resolution goes, I want to lose more weight. My intention for that the next day would be, I'm gonna pay attention to what I eat today. Then after that, then we go, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to how often I eat carbs or how often I eat protein or whatever the case is. Our RAS automatically picks up on, okay, she's trying to lose weight, so we're gonna pay attention to maybe you probably didn't even notice if somebody goes and jogs at this particular time. You see a jogger pass by, you're like, oh, I should be doing that. Go on Instagram, okay, scrolling through the feed, right? You see somebody is doing the workout. You're like, oh, I should do that workout. Okay, let me save that. And you just pretty much pick up on things that you've been wanting to do for yourself. So it's basically like your brain is helping you live that lifestyle and follow that lifestyle. But you help guide yourself through that by setting your intentions every day on that big picture. Okay? So I hope that you guys get that. That is like the breakdown of all breakdowns. So the RAS to me is the middleman between intention and action. And I'm going to say that again.
So the RAS to me is the middleman between intention and action.
Because it's so important for us to set our intentions every day. The most successful people in this world set an intention every day, and not only write in their journals, but set intentions, set goals for their day, schedule themselves, or probably have other people schedule them at this point if they're successful. But you have to start off somewhere. You have to start off with doing this for yourself. Because if you don't know how to do it for yourself, you don't fully get into that lifestyle and understand the work that's necessary to get yourself to that point that you want, or that person that you're manifesting for yourself. Before we get into the tips video, comment anything that what your intentions, anything that you have gained from this video, any video or video ideas that you want me to touch on and talk about, elaborate on, that you may be confused about, whether it be healing, transformation, unconditional love, whatever it is, whatever topic that you guys want to talk about, comment down below what it is that you want me to talk about, and we will get into it. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see every video that I upload, or get the notification for every video I upload every single week. I can't wait to talk to you guys. Make sure you comment and let me know how you feel, what you're feeling, and when you're feeling it. No, I'm just kidding. That's too much, honey. But we get back to the video. Let's talk about 3 tips on how to manifest your intentions, your big picture, your New Year's resolution, your goals, and everything else. Tip number 1, write about your intentions every single day. Write about it. I cannot stress to you the importance on writing your intentions, and once it gets out of your head and you put it down on paper, it becomes real, it becomes tangible. You can move your finger across the honey and just try to I can't. So 1, write about your intentions daily, what your big picture is, what your dreams is, what your goals are. Write down your thoughts on everything and how you're moving towards it. If you have a bad day and you end up, for example, eating some McDonald's or Burger King or something like that, do not judge yourself. Do not stress yourself out, because the biggest part about it is that you realize that you made a mistake, or whatever the case is throughout the process, and you know how to get back on track. And not only that, after you eat healthy for a little while and you go to something and eat something nasty, it's gonna make you feel nasty, and you're probably not even gonna want to eat that thing again. So you pay attention to, once you pay attention to your body, and your body starts talking to you and telling you what it likes and what it doesn't like, you end up raising your standards anyway to where you don't even want to eat that stuff anymore. So write it down and let your thoughts on everything that you're trying to manifest for yourself become tangible, and that is how you move on to manifesting your goals, because they become something that you feel like as if you can reach, and that's powerful, so powerful. Tip number two for manifesting your goals, and tip number 2 is surround yourself with your goals. And this is like, last year I had to there was even times where I had to completely just hermit myself into my room and not come out for a little bit, because I was so adamant about getting myself into a certain mindset that I was listening to podcasts. I was listening to, if music didn't suit what I was thinking about, I wasn't doing it. I was going to sleep with the affirmations in my head and stuff like that, because my intentions or my desire was set to being more business minded and more into growing my occupational health. And that was so important to me. So I was just making sure I was surrounded by it. And when I became surrounded by it, I started just picking up more knowledge on it. Even when it comes to when I started losing my weight and stuff like that, I was making sure that on my Instagram, most of the people that I follow were health gurus or people that were in the fitness industry, in the health industry, talking about your body, talking about what and also follow people that aren't really scared to talk about this stuff, because it's very important that you get all the details that you want so that you know how to, take them in and fully digest, good quality information, so that you become the quality manifested thing that you want to be. Dance break. How many dance breaks? I really do. You know what? There's gonna be a blooper at the end where I'm gonna count all my dance breaks. Matter of fact, since this is the first video, there's gonna be a blooper at the end of the year too, on how many dance breaks I do in each video for bloopers. This is it. This is gonna be a countdown. I'm telling y'all. It's like, I just know I'm gonna get to 100 by the 6th month of the year. It's just gonna happen. Tip number 3. I get lost in the sauce, Lord. Please help me come back sometimes, Lord. I just be gone. Okay. Anyway, now that you have put your thoughts on paper, you have surrounded yourself with them, the 3rd tip is to talk about it. Talk about it. You talk about it with your friends, or when you surround yourself about it, you probably gather more friends that are into the same things that you're into. But when you talk about it with your family, your friends, everything that you learn, you end up teaching it to somebody else. Therefore, you learn even more. So when you talk about losing weight, let's keep that example, losing weight for instance, you start gaining knowledge on how many carbs you need throughout the day, or what vegetables or what food is probably causing you to feel like a little uneasy, or it doesn't help your mental health, or it makes you feel sluggish. You start venting and start talking about those things or whatever to other people, and maybe you might guide somebody else to do the same thing with you, or but mainly it's just about getting out what you are learning so that it can come back to you in a teaching moment or a learning moment or whatever, because the person that you end up talking to may ask you questions about it, or they may see your progress and ask you questions about it. And just talking about, we're social beings, so talking to somebody about whatever it is that you're learning just
makes it just so. I didn't talk too much. But it just makes it so much more tangible, makes it more. Okay. So here's my intention for this year. My big picture, my New Year's resolution is to just give 100% in everything that I do. Last year I changed my desire from, well, actually I got a divorce. And so I had to shift my desire to working, and I really wanted to get myself financially stable and love the heck out of everything that I'm doing. So, and I feel like as if my mind was stopping me from getting a lot of things done or putting my all into everything, because I was just so worried about it being perfect, or I was just worried about what people were saying, what would say, or just what I was saying. I'm my biggest critic. So I was basically stopping myself from doing a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. And so this year, my intention for myself is to put 100% in everything that I do. And if I feel like as if I can do better and put a project out that's better, even if it doesn't have to be perfect, my project doesn't have to be perfect, but it still has to be fully me, fully authentic, genuine, and just fully giving of my heart, my all, my love, everything. So I want to make sure that 100% of me is put into everything that I do. And so my intentions every day is to basically ask myself, like, do I feel like as if this could be better, or how could I look up a video or something like that on how to make this video look better, get better at lighting, or whatever the case is. So every project that I put out will be 100% genuine.
Okay, beautiful people, my Natural Fitness family, I thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with anybody you feel like share this video with anybody you feel may need it. I hope it was able to resonate with you guys and give you guys more of a feel on what a resolution is versus an intention. And I hope that we all follow through with all of our intentions. Everything that you manifest this year, I pray that it goes great for you and that you are able to manifest it and have everything that you want for this year. Whew. Making it through 2020, honey, we deserve it, y'all. We deserve it. And we deserve more knowledge and more wisdom and everything that this year has to bring, has to offer us, whether it be positive and negative, because let's face it, the negative strengthens us too. So I love you guys. Peace, love, and positive vibes. Love you guys.